What's up, everybody out there? Artist of Strong Style here to show you. I got my copy of now The Rise of Skywalker. I love Star Wars to death. Ever since I was a kid, I loved it. I love all movies. I know a lot of fans, people, whoever thought Rian Johnson did a horrible job with The Last Jedi. J.J. Abrams screwing it up for The Force Awakens and then directing The Rise of Skywalker. No, they did a phenomenal job to me. I loved it. If they sucked and did a horrible job, they wouldn't even make these movies. It would just be these movies never came out. So I don't know how people can say they did a horrible job. Because again, if they did a horrible job, they wouldn't even make this movie. Disney, on the other hand, I don't care what they say also. So, The Rise of Skywalker, the last movie that just came out, and I bought it. Now, if you're a huge Star Wars fan, you would finally now have the whole collection, which I do now. Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Between to here, The New Hope, was Rogue One, the Star Wars story of how the Death Star was ever created, to now you knew up to the point of how to destroy a Death Star when it goes down to A New Hope. Episode 4. Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back. Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. Episode 7, The Force Awakens. Then The Last Jedi, Episode 7. Episode 8, and then Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker. Now, during the timeline, of course, Episode 4, 5, and 6 was created first. Until years on later, they made Episode 1, 2, and 3. They should have done 1, 2, and 3, and then 4, 5, or 6, but no, they did 4, 5, and 6 first, and then they went to making 1, 2, and 3. Of course, they did make Solo. Of course, people thought that was horrible. Me, I didn't think that was horrible. That was particularly fine to me. Because again, I love Star Wars. I don't know how the heck they can say it was horrible. It was not horrible to me. So again, people around, I don't care if you say it's horrible. It was not to me. Between the Return of the Jedi to The Force Awakens, this was 30 years later. So 30 years later, you could figure out that, yes, Han Solo was still in, but then The Force Awakens, he became looked a bit older, same as Princess Leia. What she was called General Organa. That was her first name, Leia Organa, before she intended to figure out she was a Skywalker, so Leia Skywalker. So if you have the whole collection, well then that proves you are a huge Star Wars fan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then the extra stories of Rogue One and the story of Solo. And if you, what's also cool right now is the Clone Wars, the anime creation of the Clone Wars. Rebels, that's another one. What's pretty popular is The Mandalorian. Mandalorian Season 2 is coming out later of this year. Then, by next year, we're going to have the story of Kenobi. They're saying they're going to have another one, so there's going to be a third one. We just don't know exactly which one it is. Rather, if it's going to be about Palpatine, Boba Fett, Darth Maul, Darth Revan, you name it. It could be anybody. That it's going to be a story about them. So, I'm here to show you my collection. Maybe you have a collection also, or you have your favorite, movies of Star Wars that you have. You might have the collection also. You may have not liked of what I said about Force Awakens, Last Jedi, or Rise of Skywalker, or Solo, but who knows? Everyone has their own opinions. For me, I am a huge Star Wars fan. I just love Star Wars. So, hope you enjoyed this. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll talk to you more about Star Wars, video games, deck profiles I do, whatever. So I'll be showing you a lot. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.